Gonna reset a little bit.
It's yeah, first race of the year here. Back to the line. And now the men's 3K is off. One of the biggest names in the meet here, Cole Hocker. And last year, not quite what he wanted with the World Championships coming to Hayward Field. But I would say still an outstanding year, claiming 2 USATF championships indoors and still running 350 outdoors in the Prefontaine Bowerman Mile. So not a bad year by anybody's standards, but he wants more, and he's back for it here.
As the best always do, right? You know, you don't want to just win. You want to win with a personal best that sets a record. I mean, we're all so ambitious, and so for it may have fallen short of what his dreams were in theory, but strong and impressive, especially coming off of college. It can be really tough to make that transition, and so his consistency of performance is really an important sign of kind of who he is as an athlete and what the future might hold.
And we're going to keep an eye to this race, but we're going to bring you an interview with Noah Cabet, too, the 800-meter champ.
100-meter. Noah, how do you feel out there?
I'm feeling so great. I thank to my team. I thank to Peter coach for Peter. Sorry for assisting me for a good program, good training. So I'm so happy today because this is my first event. For this year, I have make it 1:46.74. I am so happy for that, and I'm going to work hard for this year. I think the season opening to me. I'm so happy for that. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, definitely. And also UAC so far won every single event here. So Noah, all your teammates also winning today. How do you feel about that? Your team has got to be a really cool environment, right?
Yeah, I'm feeling good because it is the work of coach. You have made us proud. You saw everybody performing good. So you are happy as a team, and me, I'm happy for the new in the camp of Athletic Union. So I'm happy for welcome me, and I'm continue training. Thank you.
There you go. Noah Cabet, our winner of the men's 800. Congrats, dude.
So Noah Cabet, not officially a Union Athletics Club team member yet. He hasn't donned the blue quite yet, but he's training with Pete Julian's group at the moment and looks to be doing very well. But we're back here with the 3,000 meters and 2:06 through the 800 meters. Everybody's still in it. We know Cole Hocker right up there sitting behind Craig Nowak, the rabbit. And then Jack Urian. You have David Ribich with the beautiful flow bouncing back and forth in the blue uniform. And then Ivo Balabanov there, the Bulgarian athlete. And he comes in with about an 8 flat personal best, but looking to try to get the national record for Bulgaria, which is 7:55.4. And Matt Wisner tucked in there in the back, too. Jumping in after the 1,500.
The whole field is all together, strung out. We're seeing just now a little gap potentially forming between Yerian and Ribich, but now getting closed again. The indoor qualifying standard is 7:46. So this next split we'll be looking to see at 3:37 or so if they were exactly on pace. So they're a little under it, but as we said before, that in a longer race is not a huge deal because so much time can be made up in the last 400.
So Cole Hocker there, we didn't say as well that he ran a 7:39 last year at the Milrose Games in a very competitive race where we saw George Beamish take the win, but Cole Hocker nosing it to the end and getting a PR out of that. Jack Urian behind Cole Hocker has a 7:47 best, also a 3:37 1,500-meter man. And Dave Ribich trying to maintain contact with Jack Urian right now.
Pacer has stepped off, and so now it is Cole in the lead. See how he does maintaining the pace as we come up on the last split. It's been pretty consistent, 32 low, 31 high. All throughout, we had some 31 lows right at the 1,600-meter split.
Hocker. Many people believe that Hocker is the future of U.S. miling, and rightfully so, getting 6th place at the Olympics in his senior year in college. And there are spells that we go through where we think it's impossible for a college athlete to come up and do something like that. And then until somebody does it, and then that's the new standard, and then that might even be the expectation going forward. But
an inspiration and challenge to their peers as well.
But yeah, you can never doubt this man. He's, I think even back then, he was kind of feeling out his raw abilities too, and you could see that he would get stuck in certain spots of races and then release himself and just have this unbridled speed that he could just storm down the home stretch with. So I think as he gets further and further into this professional realm, he's able to understand himself more and what he can do and how he can utilize his very rare set of skills.
Yeah, because I think a lot of times you see that speed come on, but it'll often come in athletes from the back, and you wonder, could you have, with the right training or with the confidence, been a little further forward and, maybe your finishing kick isn't as blistering, but the time is quicker, or you're beating more of those like top contenders. And so for him, as you're saying, as he develops his aerobic capacity, as he sharpens his racing tactics, the potential that is there.
The man has a bright future, and now Ribic has moved into 2nd place here, and it looks like Balabanov has moved into 3rd place, overtaking Jack Urian. So Ribic in a bit of no man's land, but Hocker out front as well. I mean, staring into the abyss himself. And doing a lot of that lonely work out front.
Consistently clicking off 31.3, 31.3, 31.5. 2 laps to go.
So we're inside 400 meters to go. 2,600 reached at 6:50.
We got about 25 meters between Hocker and Ribic.
So Ribic doing what he can here. Wearing the new kit. And everybody's putting their hands together for Hocker as he comes down the home straight. This one looks like it's in the bag. And there's the bell, unless Ribic has something scary up his sleeve here. But Hocker seems to be the most dangerous man out on the track at the moment, and he's got this thing pretty much in hand as I'd say he's ratcheting it up the pace a little bit down the back stretch, just giving the fans a little taste.
Yep, he's clearly got the win, but he's still accelerating towards the finish.
Yeah, now he comes on to the final stretch, and this is Cole Hocker in front of the crowd where he won 2 national titles last year, easing up at the line in a 7:51 thereabouts, 7:51.5. 2nd place for Dave Ribic of the Union Athletics Club, and now Ivo Balabanov coming in for 3rd place in the 3,000 meters. Jack Urian coming in as well. So Dave Ribic, 7:58. And that'll do it for the men's 3,000 meters as we get a glimpse of Cole Hocker down there on the track.
It was a 29.6 for his last 200 meters.
Light work.